Night here in game two. Just first your thoughts on evening the series tonight.
That was a team effort for sure. Everybody played a big role in that game. Especially when Wills got kicked out of the game, we got a short bench, and I felt like everybody was rolling. RD played a solid game, and obviously Parks was outstanding again tonight. So I think it's a mix of everybody's playing well. We play a good game defensively. Like when we're on top of our game since the beginning of the year, that's usually what happened. We stay tight and we capitalize on our chances. So that was the main difference from last game. I think scoring goals last game, we probably played a good as a game, but just we didn't score. So happy for all the guys that worked hard.
And defensively, you guys really took time and space away from the Bears, clogged things up in the middle. Was that part of the game plan going into tonight? And does that need to continue, obviously, the rest of the season?
Yeah, obviously they're the best team in the league. 2 years ago, they won back-to-back Calder Cup, so they're really fast in transition. They always have good Ds that move the puck pretty well. So that's a force of their team. It's their puck movement from their own zone to the neutral zone. So I think we did a good job tonight, but we did it again on Sunday at home. But obviously, winning here in their building, it was a huge win for us.
Shorthanded goals can be a real momentum boost. You guys got two of them. How does that kind of lift the bench and lift the group here tonight?
Yeah, we joked on the bench. We said that we're better on the PK than on the power play. We had like 6 or 7 power play. We couldn't score. I think it was our best power play puck movement in a while. I think our power play was really good. We just couldn't buy a goal, but obviously our PK been really good since the beginning of the season, and those 2 goals were huge for us because if we don't score those 2 goals at the end, it's a one game. So that was huge, and that was the turning point of the game for sure.
And as a veteran in that room, looking ahead to game number 3 now, what's the message to the group?
Exciting. We're going back home. It's a Sunday afternoon, late afternoon game, so I'm sure the PPL is going to be rocking, and it'll be nice to get home and be a tie and don't have to. I mean, we still have to play with that same hedge, but it's not like our life is on their line on Sunday. So play like it is, but it's nice to even that things up tonight. And a huge boost of confidence for our team playing against that team and winning here.
It's always going to be emotional come playoff time, especially when you play a rival team. You find it's kind of hard to toe the line. I know there's like 5 or 6 total power plays in game one, twice as many in this one. It's just kind of hard to keep your emotions in check at times.
Yeah, obviously we're probably the 2 most physical team in our division. We all year, it doesn't matter if it's October, December, or now in the playoff. I feel like every time we come and play here or they're coming in our building, it's always physical games, and I think that's what's going to make that series entertaining for fans. There's good defensive plays, there's physical plays, there's good goaltending on both sides, and obviously they're a fast team. We're a fast team, so it's a really good series so far, and it's been really fun to be a part of it.
And how nice is it to get contributions, from across the lineup? A guy like Zade Wisdom scoring 2 goals to where, if the power play isn't clicking, you could have other guys.
Yeah, that's playoff hockey. If you watch the Stanley Cup playoffs, it's always the 3rd and 4th line that they're making their names in the playoffs. Guys that you don't see coming, that they're having a big role in those playoffs. And a guy like Wiz, he's not there to put the puck in the net, but obviously when he scores, it gives a big boost to our team, especially in the PK. So he's been an unreal player so far this season, and I'm happy for him that he scored those 2 big goals.
Is your team particularly good at getting under the skin of opposing teams? Like, it seems like you really are able to kind of push their buttons a little bit.
Yeah, I played against the Phantoms a ton the last couple of years, and it was always hard to play against them. That's the reason why I signed here. It was coming to PPL or where they're coming on the road. They're physical. They're in your face, and I think that's the way Lappy wants to play. So especially in the playoff, that's huge when you're physical like that. I know it's a 5-game series. It's kind of quick, but if you always finish your check, or you always in their face, it's going to pay up eventually. So yeah, that's one of the things that we've been talking since the beginning of the season. It's playing a playoff type of hockey, and I think we did that tonight.
Do you think you started to frustrate them some too, just the way you're always in their face?
I don't think so, because they're back-to-back champs, so they're really they know what's up in the playoff. Like they've been there. They've played against teams that are probably more physical than us the last 2 years. So I don't think we get under their skin. They're just a physical team. They're emotional. We're emotional on their side. The refs, they're making crazy calls sometimes. Which is in my mind, they're not playoff calls because you're supposed to let the players play, but it was on both sides tonight. I didn't think we even things up on power play numbers, so it was a good game.